They'll be calling you a radical. Back to the typhoon that is going to hammer Fukushima. I want everybody to be very clear on this. This is the greatest ecological disaster that has ever happened in the history of humanity. Fukushima, 950 days and no one gives a fuck. I had some ignorant come to me today and says, oh, well, Helen organized a protest in Central Park of 1.2 million. What have you done? Are you kidding me? Jackson Brown, Elton John organized that protest. I was there. This is what they do. This is how they do. This tsunami's gonna, and I love all you people on number 4. Oh, number 4, good. It already happened. Number 4 went dry immediately. This is right from the FOIA documents. We've read them over and over. Tony and I over and over and over. It's like you people have to be redefined every day. I've screamed my head off since the day it happened. I got leukemia 7 months. I did 200 videos on this before I got leukemia. It's going to give you leukemia. It's going to give you leukemia. It's going to give you leukemia. Oh yeah, and kill you. You don't care. You don't care. The greatest ecological disaster in the history of humanity. You want to throw it into with all the other posture-groomed mass media bullshit. You don't care. It's a pathetic populace. 4's already all over us. But let's be clear. This will be they started dumping already, just now. This will be the biggest radiation dump. This will be more radiation put into the Pacific Ocean, into the atmosphere than every catastrophe combined in the history of humanity in the next 48 hours. Which Fukushima was already what I just said on Balco. Fukushima has released more nuclear fallout and radiation by 1,000 times than every radiation release in the history of humanity combined. And then some people says, oh, you're over the top of the Pacific Genocide. Another one, you don't even know the definition of the word genocide. You don't even know the definition. I mean, that's what they do. They throw a word out to you. They kidnap the word just like they kidnap colors. They kidnap phrases. They kidnap, and you just go. You just go. Orwell couldn't believe it. To you people in Europe, I'm going to start wearing this jacket more because it was made by Italian sewers in Italy. Brava, magnifico, because they gave up the nuclear waste a long time ago. They've been kicking their waste around for 45 years. Oh, it's right here in Utah now. It's Dirty Herbie. I'm going to tag a video this young man did at the tar sands. Gets right up in these guys' faces. That's what we have to do. This is a great activist. I just found out about him. I want people to know this too. People that, while in critical condition, my activism, when we're at the energy complex, we stormed the complex. I have video of it. My attorney says you can't put them videos up. I have a lot of videos we can't put up. I want to talk to you about the activist. Wasserman down there in Southern California is a phony fraud piece of shit. Helen Caldicott is a fake movie star piece of shit. Harney Gunderson is a freaking paid shill piece of shit. Chris Buzzard is a piece of shit. I'll tell you another thing. When we finally do get the platform, as the mainstream media won't report it, when we finally get somebody on one, what happens? You go just like this. The marshmallow pieces of shit that you are. Gunderson turns into the marshmallow piece of shit there. Helen turns into the marshmallow. They're all marshmallows. They're pathetic. We get the freaking platform. You don't talk about the greatest cover-up. You know, we called it Plumegate in the early days, and Tony's done a magnificent job with Plumegate. He's done brilliant work. Shane, I call it the Pacific Genocide. You don't even know what the word genocide means. It's pathetic. This is going to be gigantic. They're going to annihilate what's left of the Pacific Ocean. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You don't love your children. You don't love your grandchildren. This is a pathetic populace. And all you people in Europe, where the fuck are you? You think you're abstract from this? You know, there's been protests in France. At least a few people showed up there. Here we organize protests. No one shows up. You know, I take my YouTube camera. I do everything that I can do. It's all I can do to keep waiting for you. Well, you know, fight or die. Yeah, you can sit back. You can sit back and think you're abstract and you're immune to this. You can sit back and think this. You can go back here.
Is that okay?
You're fine, yeah.
All right, thank you.
You can sit back with your inaction, your apathy. Go for it. You can sit, Kevin's a fucking radical. He's all crazy. It's the same people that fucking, you know, oh God, Kevin, you were the top early. God, I guess you weren't right. Come back. You have no logic. You have no reason. You have no game. You have no nothing. When I organized, I'm doing videos out of my room. The whistleblowers are coming to me in critical condition. in the bone marrow transplant center. I'm screaming my head off about songs where people didn't even know what songs were in Southern California. Joni Ray could verify this. I went down to songs. I organized through this YouTube freaking site with a central line hanging out of me in critical condition. I show up down there in critical condition. Joni Ray can verify this. Dozens and dozens and dozens, but hundreds of people over and over come up to me. Kevin, oh my God, I knew you was going to be here. Can I get my picture taken? Kevin, this, well, here's the proof. Wasserman and the Southern Cal actors, they're frauds. Ace, they're all a bunch of frauds, soft frauds. Everybody says, oh, what about you? Yeah, you know, I made mistakes with my activism in the freaking late 80s, like a lot of it. I switched tactics in the 90s. I sued the Justice Department over and over. The Atomic Veterans Tale is told because of me. Those videos are out there because of my lawsuits. Then, by the way, none of them got any money. They'll never get any money. That's the fraud. You wrap yourself in the flag. Oh, we love veterans. You don't love veterans. You don't love your own fucking children. You don't fucking love anybody. As they say, no good deed goes without punishment. Well, I got fucking my punishment. 7 months later, I got AML and fucking been fighting for my fucking life. Wiped out all my fucking money. As a guy told me today, some great activists, he says, Kevin, from Geneva, they're great activists. He says, how you raising your money, Kevin? I says, I'm not. You've got to raise money. I says, no, I don't. No, I don't. I've done this for free with nothing. I says, you're underestimating the power of social media. You're underestimating the power of YouTube. You're underestimating it. I mean, this, oh, what a lonely boy. I mean, I've tried everything I could fucking try. Do you think I'd get any support, any backing? Even in the hospital, people fucking just take back from me. I rattle their fucking core. Good. I rattle the establishment's fucking core. This is fucking because my ways and my actions and my radical match this fucking catastrophe exactly. I mean, I look back, I should have been even more fucking radical and fucking loud. This is the greatest ecological disaster in history. It's been told in your face. These are crimes against humanity. Giant crimes against humanity. They will kill millions and millions and millions and millions for freaking generations and generations and generations. You don't give a fuck. You don't care. Look, fact. This could have been, we could have went in early. You know, the Navy went in. They went in. I've talked to the freaking Navy when I was in San Diego. Again, nobody supported me down there. I thought, oh, I'll have lots of people. No, I interviewed plenty of people with the fucking Navy. They know. They're outraged. The Atomic Marines, as the whistleblower was the head of the Joint Choice of Staff Marine. He loves me. I'm in the Marine family, Semper Fi, my nuked to death father when I was a boy. They never got nothing. The very first monument for atomic veteran nuked to death in the fucking world is I'm responsible for that. At our little teeny cemetery, we have one. We put it up. You fuckers don't care. I've been on my own, so I've done this with no fucking money. No, so I had money. I forked it all over to save my own life. You know, and I will tell every one of you, I tagged that video, that last one at the night, like acute myeloid leukemia OS. And if you have a rare disease and you survived it, put up a YouTube video. I don't care if it has 3 videos. And put the tag in the name of the rare disease that you've survived. That's how I saved my life. I typed in this disease that they had diagnosed me with, this carcinoma metastasized, and I found a video that had 14 views of a pathologist, and he had it in the tag, or I would have never found it. And that's when the light gone on me. The misdiagnosis in cancer, and that's why you don't hear a lot about, oh, where's the death from Fukushima? Because it hits you and you're dead within weeks. A lot of it's misdiagnosis. So these YouTube cameras are powerful. My doctor verifies it. He says, Kevin, he says, there's a study I found on this. It's so rare what you have. Here's a study I found. We found it on the internet. We're helping, you know, try to patent out of South Korea. So I reached in my bag and I says, oh, you mean that one? Oh my God, how'd you? I diagnosed myself in a lot of ways, and I did it through some YouTube videos. The internet, they're underestimating me. All of you are underestimating me. You're underestimating me. You have underestimated me for all these years. My activism, you can't watch one video and say, oh God, I know all about Kevin Blanch. You don't know nothing about me. The people that have watched this, it's important to punch that like button. Google puts a lot of weight into that like button. If you like the video, punch the like button. If you don't. Punch the dislike. You don't come with me so ridiculous. Oh, is that you, Gary Busey? Oh, is that, I mean, what the fuck kind of, you know, you think this is just quirky, funny shit. Well, you'll think when you get fucking cancer. And I'll tell you what, it is fight or die. What's going on with this typhoon, not only at Fukushima, remember this, 6 and 7 are full of fuel. Full of fuel. They're going to fucking get dispersed onto us. Number 4, fucking cracked and went fucking dry immediately. It went dry immediately. The NRC has confirmed it over and over and over. They recommended the freaking evacuation of Tokyo. They went, the fucking number 4 is all over us. Radnet was up. They crashed Radnet for a very good reason. The early numbers, and then as freelancers, Troy Livingston, so many of us, we've compiled it. We have the data from Radnet in the FOIA documents. The fucking levels over North America were thousands of times the safe levels. Thousands, many. Why do you think they crashed it? Gina McCarthy, head of Radnet, now's head of the EPA. Lisa Jackson, head of the EPA, who's now works for Apple. Whitney, who's you think about what the EPA's turned into. You think about all these monsters, these evil Uncle Tom, these journalistic whores, and all you people that probably, they're whores. They're journalistic freaking Uncle Tom whores. This is the 1830s. I am a modern day abolitionist. I'm standing on an island like Harriet Beecher Stowe did. I am on my own. I am so blown away at this, as I told this in detail from the day it happened. I mean, telling it before it even happens. Every one of my videos, I'm the first one out. I'm out long before the media. I'm out before anybody on every single detail on it. I say, oh, songs will never reopen everything. The most hardcore, they're phonies. They're all phonies. You would think I would have people rushing to me to interview me. People rushing to me to give me the platform. No, because I rattled the establishment, because you're all fundraising phony fucks. This is going to kill many of you. What's happening in the next 40 hours is going to kill. What's happened in the last 950 days is going to kill fucking millions and millions and millions. And you don't even know it killed you. You'll say, oh, it's God's will. I'll say this, the end of Steinbeck, Tim Shell, thou mayest. For all you people that say this is God's will and everything, and says, oh, we're going to love this cancer away. There was a group of 15 of us that were in there in critical condition. They're all dead, except for 3 of us. And the other 2 are struggling their ass off. You know, people can say whatever they want about my way of fighting my cancer, my way of fighting the nuclear industry, my way of fighting the so-called fake activists who are nothing but fundraising fucking lives and supporting their lives in style. I really don't give a fuck. And to Italy, brava, brava, magnifico, for not going to fucking nuclear. There's plenty of European countries, but it doesn't matter. Because even if you're not nuclear, like Germany's gone, not nuclear. Like Switzerland's going, not nuclear. Like, oh yeah, rolling blackouts in fucking Japan when they all go to fucking... We don't need it. It's a filthy, disgusting, it's the most filthiest dirty. And you watch this young activist in southern Utah. They're fighting. This is what we have to do. We got to get up in their fucking faces. And we videotape their face and put it on YouTube and call it out to their loved ones and their children. These are the people fucking murdering us for profit. They are nothing but war profiteers. I'll do this on my own. I don't fucking need any of you. I don't need one single fucking person. The very small handful that has sent me peanuts of fucking money and I've done this, I love you. But the rest of you, fucking 765,000 views, you fucking done nothing. You don't give a fuck about me, and I've learned. Helen Caldecott, all these people, the mainstream media, the anti-nuclear establishment, Wasserman, all these people, they hate people with cancer. They're rooting so hard for me to die the whole time. That's a fact. I can prove it. They wanted me to. Gunderson, fucking Busby, fucking Helen, Wasserman, fucking all the so-called friends of the Earth Sierra Club. They're all been rooting so hard for me to die because they're hater motherfuckers. I got news for you. Fuck you, every fucking one of you. I don't give a fuck what any of you fucking think of me. I don't give a fuck what one person. I'm gonna tell this fucking tale. And when fucking my children and the post-ignorant generation look back and say, wow, there was a dude. There was a Harriet Beecher Stowe of our fucking time, because this is my modern day literature, and I've warned all of you from fucking day one. But you refuse to save yourself. Stay in tune. Four's already all over us, but let's be clear. This will be they started dumping already, just now. This will be the biggest radiation dump. This will be more radiation put into the Pacific Ocean, into the atmosphere, than every catastrophe combined in the history of humanity in the next 48 hours. 7 months. I did 200 videos on this before I got leukemia. It's going to give you leukemia. It's going to give you leukemia. It's going to give you leukemia. Go down and kill you. You don't care. You don't care. The greatest ecological disaster in the history of humanity. You want to throw it into with all the other posture-groomed mass media bullshit. You don't care. It's a pathetic, pathetic populace. They'll be calling you a radical. Back to the typhoon that is going to hammer Fukushima. I want everybody to be very clear on this. This is the greatest ecological disaster that has ever happened in the history of humanity. Fukushima, 950 days, and this tsunami's gonna, and I love all you people on number 4, oh, number 4, good, it already happened. Number 4 went dry immediately. This is right from the FOIA documents. We've read them over and over. Tony and I over and over and over. It's like you people have to be redefined every day. I've screamed my head off since the day it happened. I got leukemia. No one gives a fuck. I had some ignorant come to me today and says, oh, well, Helen organized a protest in Central Park of 1.2 million. What have you done? Are you kidding me? Jackson Brown, Elton John organized that protest. I was there. This is what they do. This is how they do.